going through the menopause, one of the symptoms that women often complain about is that they don't sleep well. Now, whether that's due to having hot flushes in the night or just that they're not getting the sleep that they used to get, the sort of deep, uninterrupted sleep. Either way, it's very disruptive and it can make you feel awful for the rest of the day. So there are oils that you can use for sleep. But before I talk about the oils, I'm just going to quickly say that there's other things that you need to look at with sleep, not just... so oils can really help in terms of calming the body, so if it's stress related or whatever it is. But, you know, we have a circadian rhythm, which is the cycle of our natural body rhythm. And if we have a time that we should be going to bed, and too many people are missing their window of sleep. Now you will know when that is, because if you're sat on a sofa watching telly and you slowly start to drop off, that's when you should be in bed. So if you know that sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock is the time that you're really feeling tired, that's when you should be stopping watching TV half an hour earlier and getting yourself in bed so you don't miss that window. So that's the first thing.
And how often are the windows?
So that's your natural time to go to sleep.
So if you miss that window, there's not another window 2
well,
hours later?
No, I mean you know, some people don't suffer and so they can sort of just drop off whenever, but often people will find that if they're struggling with sleep and they go to bed a little bit earlier, they will fall into sleep naturally. It depends on your hormones, it depends on your stress levels.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering if you're sitting there and you get a tidy bit and you ignore that, then a bit later you'll get another tidy bit. No, it doesn't work like that.
Well, I certainly don't. If I miss that window, it'll be early hours of the morning before I can get to sleep, unless I use my oils, and then I can knock myself out.
Oh.
But
Good to know. Okay.
And the other thing is obviously not using gadgets late at night, not using screens. Blue screens, really bad for keeping the brain active, stopping.
Like an iPad or something.
Yeah, iPad or phone or whatever. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, cool. And so then you've got an oil, or several oils?
Several oils.
Okay.
So there are different oils. There's individual oils and there are blends. So doTERRA is well known for their blends, and they choose oils that are specifically good for sleep and blend them together. And it takes them a long time to create the right blend, because each oil has its own chemical structure, its own chemical compound. So, for example, we've got lavender. Lavender, everybody knows that lavender is a good sleep oil.
Yeah.
The reason that it's a good sleep oil is because it actually lowers your cortisol levels and slows the brain down. So it's the calming oil. It's calming in every way.
So that's why
have a smell of that.
So that's why traditionally you get the pillow things that you've got lavender in. And
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, lovely.
And that's pure, that's 100% certified pure therapeutic
And so that's
grade
when,
oil.
if you bought them, that's how they come.
Yes, in a bottle like that. And doTERRA is the only company that certifies their oils, tests them, and certifies them 100% pure therapeutic grade.
Wow.
Most oils are adulterated, which means other stuff is added. So you only need one drop at a time. If you use more,
so that'll last a long time then.
A long time, yeah. And then you've got something like Serenity, which is a blend, and it has got lavender in it, but it's got other oils in it, things like cedarwood and ylang-ylang and vetiver, which are all really good for sleep. So some people prefer the individual oil and they'll just use vetiver or lavender. Some people prefer to go for a blend.
Yeah, that's like a sort of softer smell then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's not pure, obviously, it's not pure one scent, it's a mix. I like that, yeah.
And the best way to use it is either to have a bath with a drop of it in the, before bed, or to rub it on the soles of your feet. So the best place to put oil is on the soles of your feet.
Every oil?
No, well,
just
it depends what you're trying to achieve. You've got really large pores on the soles of your feet. So if you put oils, when I'm talking about the sole, I'm talking about the arch, the soft bit. The oils will go through into the skin and start circulating around the body really, really quickly. So it's a great way
so
to
I get my essential oil blend in the post, and right before I go to bed at night, as I'm sitting on the end of the bed, I put one drop on my fingers and I put that on 2 feet. One drop goes onto 2 feet. Just immediately before bed.
One or two, yeah. You just don't want loads. A big problem that people have had in the past is if they're not told this, with lavender, they start doing that on their pillow, like loads and loads and loads. Lavender will
Quite
stimulate.
overwhelming, I would have thought.
Well, it will keep you awake.
Yeah.
I had a lady last week who said that she bought, there was Lush do a body cream with lavender in it, and apparently it's like they call it the sleep cream or something, and she'd coated her son, who was 3, in this cream, and it's very pure lavender, and she said he had the worst night's sleep ever, and he was almost like buzzing, and she couldn't understand why.
I can imagine. I don't know anything about it, but in that case, another sense is overloaded. So your sense of smell must be overloaded,
and it goes into your blood.
Oh my
so,
goodness!
Yes, because it soaks through the skin. So.
I would say don't cover any of your children with anything.
Yes.
That would
Definitely
be
not
my
that amount.
No, wow.
Yeah, but you can use these oils with children. They're fantastic with children. Yeah, you've got to get the dilution right. So yeah, that's
sleep.
That's 2 of the oils with that are good for sleep. Yeah.
Okay.